All right, kids, I'll be back. I'm going to the gym. See you in a little bit. Keep the house Gucci. Hasta luego. Man, it's Monday. On my way to the gym. So yesterday, man, I hope y'all had a good weekend. So, first of all, shout out to the Lifestyle Boys at Lifestyle University. We had a Zoom call yesterday. 100 people was on this call, man. 100 brothers, Americans, looking for remote work to leave up out of America and travel. And I was one of the guest speakers, man, and that call went cool, bro. I like to see brothers getting out and traveling. I don't want to be the only one. Yeah, so I got some new teachers I'm going to be teaching from that call. But it was dope. Like, there's a cat on there, you know, set cats up for IT work. Another brother doing Airbnbs, and they had me with the teacher. So that shit was dope. I'm looking forward to gaming some more brothers up. And then yesterday I talked to Antonius. Hope I pronounced the brother's name right. Gained him up, had a lesson with him after the Zoom meeting. And he told me, he was like, dude, I was watching all your videos. He goes, but the one about you getting drugged, couldn't really hear it. So I decided on this video, I'm about to do that video. I'm gonna tell y'all the story on that one. But before I get into that story, I want to tell you how my trading is going. First of all, when the market opened yesterday on the Forex, my account was down $380. Yeah, this should be a roller coaster ride. Market open, my shit was negative 380. And right now, man, I got like something on my face. So right now I'm back up $120. Fucking funny. And then this morning I went to the market open. I was checking the pre-market, and a company called Zapp, like the group, Zapp, Z-A-P-P. I went in at $7.28. I just left right now, checked the numbers. Shit's at $6.75, so I'm in a hole. Whatever, I'm gonna let it sit there. Actually, in the last week, that stock's been up over 700%. I ain't gonna sweat it. I think I'm down like 7%. I'm gonna let it sit there. I might let it sit there overnight, which is probably not a good idea, but let's see what happens with it. But anyway, so the reason why I'm gonna tell the story, because when I left Medellin, this is on April 24th, and I wanted to shoot my last video. I didn't have no cell phone, and I just had a computer that I bought. So the sound quality on that was really shitty. You know, but I believe in working with the tools I got. And I was on my way to Costa Rica, and I just wanted to shoot a video. So, March 15th is when it all went down. And first of all, because of teaching English, in Colombia, I started doing a language exchange. I just threw it out there, hit a bunch of chicks. I'm like, hey, I'm learning Spanish. I need help with my Spanish. I teach English for a living every day. If you help me with Spanish, I'll teach you English for free. Bro, I got overwhelmed with women. It was like if I was offering money. But all I'm doing is speaking English. And I said we could use my teacher platform and practice together. I was so overwhelmed with the response. It was so sick. So the working girls, cut their asses all the way out. I invite girls straight over, cook them dinner. I wouldn't even stop working. I go watch me teach this English class. And it's dope. I'll never forget Luna. I hung out with her 4 times. English lessons only cost me $50. I paid for her Uber rides. And I bought her a bag of Doritos. That's it. And whatever I was making for dinner is what we ate. So when I taught my lessons, most of the time I was sober. But if it's a Friday or Saturday night, I'm drinking. But a lot of chicks will come over during the week. But I met this one chick. I forgot the bitch name. Juliana, I think. Yeah, I think it is Juliana. So she comes over. You know, I made dinner. I bring up, I said, come on, let's have a lesson. Because these lessons is important to me. All right, because I do Duolingo every day. I'm over a 500-day streak. I think this morning I'm at like 520-day streak. Then I do YouTube. YouTube, I do 2-3 hours a day during the week. It's like how I'm going to the gym right now. Normally I got YouTube on. And I'm listening and repeating. And I do that Monday through Friday while I'm at the gym. But my lessons I'll have with a native speaker, it's kind of like the platform I'm using for teaching. Because they're excited to talk to me because I'm a native speaker. And I remember one of my friends, she said, out of all the things you do, what's the best lessons? I go, the one we just had. You know, you teach me the roll of the tongue and all that shit. And not to mention, having a pretty ass Colombian girl with the way they Spanish sounds, priceless, bro. Priceless. So this chick, I invite her over, and I could tell she wasn't really into it. She was like, oh, you crazy. All right, bitch, what you mean I'm crazy? I invited you over for a fucking language exchange. I said, look, whatever, you ain't got to do the English part. Just help me go through the lesson and you just help me with the Spanish part. I should have kicked her ass out right then and there. And she didn't want me to record her. Oh no, I don't want to be on camera. I should have booted her ass out then too. But I didn't. Having my lesson was important. I said, look, just get me through the lesson and then we'll chill and have some drinks. Because this is a Friday night, March 15th. So we get through the lesson and we get to drinking. I got a bottle of tequila, some beers, smoking some trees, listening to some music, right? So this bride poured me a drink. Me knowing what be going on over there. I'm like, a Colombian girl poured me a drink. I looked at that drink, I said, oh no, baby. You take half that drink. So I made her drink half of it before I took a drink of it. And then I thought to myself, I'm like, well, I'm cool. This woman ain't trying to poison me. I'm good. So I took the other half of the drink. Bro, that was the last drink I remember. I don't remember nothing else after that. Now, mind you, I'm up. I'm an early bird. I'm up 4 in the morning, 4:30 in the morning. That's how I get down. No alarm clock needed. I'm a grinder. I'm a rooster. I'm always up before the sun. So even if I've been drinking, I could be shit-faced the night before. I'm still going to wake up at about 7 o'clock in the morning. No alarm clock needed. But on that day, I didn't wake up until Damn near 1 o'clock in the afternoon, bro. All bad. I looked around, I'm like, what the fuck? What time is it? And then I went to assess the damage. She got me from my computer. She got me from my cell phone. The bitch got me from my Insta360 camera. That's why I ain't been doing these dope ass videos. She got me from my Canon SD camera. I spent $3 grand on that camera. My Insta360 for me to replace is gonna be like $600. She got me all my weed, bro. I just bought a whole shitload of blunt wraps. A whole bunch of them. Because those blunt wraps is hard to find. So when I found a store that sold them, I stocked up. Bitch took all my weed. I think I had about $200 in my pocket. She went in my pocket. Took my cash out of my pocket, bro. All bad. My phone, I got the Fold 5. So my 2 cameras, my Fold 5, all my weed, my wraps. She took my roller and bounced. But where she fucked up at, she didn't take the case of my phone. And in the case of my phone was my ATM card. And when I noticed that, and I looked and I said, oh shit, I still got my ATM card. I went right to the mall, bought a computer. I'm like, I'm about to go find this bitch. She done fucked up now. I'm a crazy motherfucker. I've been a bounty hunter before. With my car business, when I started doing buy here, pay here, and I'm the bank, I had a company that would collect my payments for me. So my customers never knew I was actually the finance company. But when it came to repos, I did my own motherfucking repos. I ain't hired nobody. I'm hearing this one customer took off to Mexico. And I'm looking. He was like 3 months behind. And I'm like, this motherfucker is not coming back out of Mexico. You think I let his ass get away with it? Hell to the fuck no. I drove my ass down there, parked in San Diego, walked across the border, jumped in an Uber, drove down to motherfucking Ensenada. The Uber driver is like, you gonna check in your hotel first? He knew I was about to repo a car. I go, nah, bro. I gotta handle business first. Then I go kick it. The Uber took me right to where that car was, jumped to that motherfucker, snatched it. See you later, Uber driver. I didn't give a fuck. Then I went, checked in the hotel, went bar hopping. Customer hit me up. He said, dude, did you take it or was it stolen? I said, oh, nah, bro, that was all me. So I really don't give a fuck. So with this bitch, when I say I got an ATM card, ATM fixed everything. Went to the mall, got my computer, came back to the house. And I'm like, I'm about to go kick in some motherfucking doors today. Jumped on my computer, went to track my phone. I fucked up. I never put a tracker on my phone. All bad. On this phone right here, I got a tracker on it. So then I met the broad on Bumble. So I hit up Bumble. Hey, I talked to this broad on this particular time. I need some pictures on her. Because I can't even go to the police without nothing. I got to have something. It took Bumble like 3 weeks to get back to me. They gave me a bunch of fucking useless nothing. They was like, oh yeah, we'll give you pictures of her and everything. They ain't gave me shit. So 1 week after that, Wells Fargo reverses $4,000 on me from a complaint I got with Hertz. All bad. Oh, wait, let me back up. Right before that happened, the $4,000. It was $4,173 that they took out of my account. This is after the bitch robbed me. But prior to that, I ordered my phone, replacement phone. Y'all gonna learn something on this. If you ever lose your phone, don't try to order another one. Because I'm gonna tell you what happened. So my phone's an expensive ass phone. $275 it cost for me to replace it. Right? Then it was $300 to ship it to Colombia. And when it got to Colombia, the Colombian government said, oh, it's too sophisticated, we can't let the phone in, but we'll let it in for additional $450. All bad. And they couldn't guarantee that the phone can get to me in time for me to catch my phone was supposed to be there April 15th. So I actually went a whole 30 days without a phone. Because had to replace my ATM card. There was some other shit that was a delay for me shipping it. So it was supposed to arrive April 15th. My flight to Costa Rica is April 24th. Then they hit me with this $450 bullshit. And then they said they can't guarantee it'll be there for me in time to leave it to Costa Rica. So I had to spend another $275. So the bitch robbed me. The Colombian government robbed me. So I got two fucking phones, 245s in Colombia right now. But I had to pay another $275 and my homie in Oregon, he was coming here to Costa Rica. I sit at his house. He brought me the phone here in Costa Rica. The moment I got this phone, I put a tracker on it. So if that shit ever happens to me again, yeah, all bad. So now the reversal with the Wells Fargo situation, had my bank account at negative. $4,000 is a lot of money. I'm like, y'all done lost your fucking minds with that bullshit. So I got a $10,000 lawsuit lined up for Wells Fargo, $10,000 lawsuit lined up for Hertz. So I will be serving their ass. I just gotta wait until I get up out of Costa Rica first. So here's the lesson I've learned. Because despite that shit happening, I still love me some Colombia. And I will be going back over there. But I'm gonna do shit different. First of all, I was just having girls come straight to my house. Because I was lazy. And if a chick said, I don't want to come straight to your house, let's meet somewhere public first. It was so many girls, I'm like, nah, let's move on to the next one. And I ain't doing that no more. What I'm going to do is, we'll meet at the mall. We'll have some cheesecake. And I'll meet the broad in person. She coming back to my house, let me ask for your ID. I ain't gonna ask the chick for her ID before we meet up. Nah. And them broads out there be having fake ID. I'm gonna surprise her with it in person. You got ID? Let me get a picture of it. Here, you got a picture of my passport. And I'm gonna send that ID, picture of that ID to at least 5 of my friends. Cause here's something I found out about these Colombian girls. There's one dude was with a broad for 5 dates. 5. You with a chick for 5 dates, you pretty much trusted her. It wasn't to the 5th date that the broad poisoned him and robbed his ass. Yeah. So I'm gonna let these bitches know. Let me picture your ID. If you ain't got no ID, kick rocks. I don't need your vagina. They got ID. Still want to get on their Facebooks, Instagram. And I'm going to let her know. I need your ID because one of you broads drugged and robbed me. I can't have that shit happen again. And if it ever does happen again, I got your ID. I ain't just coming after you. I'm going after your family too. I'm gonna teach you a real motherfucking lesson. So yeah, that's what happened to me, man. That's how I got drugged and robbed. I still love that country. Still gonna go over there. At the end of the day, I did feel safe there. I do want to pull a main one out of there, out of Colombia, to travel with me to different places. But I just gotta raise the bar on safety. Because, yeah, that was not cool. I got hit like that. So I got robbed 3 times. The bride robbed me. Wells Fargo robbed me. The Colombian government robbed me 3 times within a month period. I'm just an English teacher. I don't make that kind of fucking money. I'm still kind of recovering from that bullshit. Well, whatever. I just let it go. I've been robbed by a bitch before in the States. But next time, it better not be no next time. But that's how I'm going to handle it. Meet the bitch in person. We'll sit down, have some cheesecake. I'll take a picture of her ID. If a woman's going to give me a picture of her ID and let me take a picture of her ID, most likely that's a woman that's not going to poison me. I done met a shitload of women in Colombia. And that's the first time that ever happened to me. And being there 6 months, whatever. I gotta wash it away and just let it go. Thousands I got robbed for. Oh, and that bitch hacked my computer and went in my Robinhood account. The stupid bitch don't realize money needs to settle in a stock account, but she was trying to get $2 grand. And she was trying to hit me with that $2 grand after Wells Fargo snatched $4,000 from me. So that shit wasn't going through. That's when I knew that she had hacked my computer. So I told Robinhood, hey man, my shit got stolen. The bitch tried again on April Fool's Day, on April 1st. I thought Robinhood was trying to take that money again because it didn't go through the first time. Nah, it was that bitch trying to hack my shit. They told me that later. Yeah. If she know how to hack my computer, she definitely had to hack my phone. Somehow she got into my accounts. So you gotta be careful, man. Not even cool. Not even cool at all. But yeah, hopefully on this video, y'all heard it better. And that's my story on how I got drugged and robbed in Colombia. But I still love it over there. The Colombian girl is still my weakness. Anyway, I'm gonna finish up this walk, go work out. I'll shoot another video later. Please like, please subscribe. Please tell y'all homies, hey, now I'm looking forward to making some more teachers, man. I'm digging it. And don't let me get good at Forex and get good at day trading. I'll be teaching that shit too. Goddamn right. Hasta luego.